Yes, good morning, all of you, right? All of you enjoyed your holidays, right? Now come back to the those who had enjoyed, those who had not enjoyed. Let's see, right? Some of you enjoyed your holidays, some of you are not. So let's continue, okay, with the class, right? Uh, what we will learn today. Before that one, just tell me, okay, before starting the chapter, I'm just going to ask you the one or the two questions. I will ask, only those students will reply, right? Yes, Jevan, what you had done when you wake up in the morning? What you had done today? I'm
I'm
asking about today.
yes. I'm just went to bathroom
What you
for
had
my
done?
refreshment.
Just start to tell me what you had done when you wake up.
I waked up and went to my washroom and
Washroom.
did
Right. What you had
and
done in
then
the washroom?
ma'am stool ma'am.
Okay. After that,
After that, ma'am, I waited for some time. Then I go to bathroom for bathing and
bathing
refreshing.
and brushing. Okay. What you
Yes.
had done, you had discussed, you tell me, told me you went to the washroom and brush your teeth, right? You had done
Yes.
brush with you can say the material that you use for the brushing your teeth. Jevant, which
Yes.
material,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
you use to brush your teeth?
Ma'am,
Okay.
Toothpaste.
First, brush,
brush and toothpaste.
toothpaste. Okay. Anything else?
Water.
Water. Right. Yes, Prabal, what you had done?
Ma'am, where?
Speak louder, sorry.
Ma'am, where?
Didn't get it.
Ma'am, he is saying
Mm,
where?
When you wake up, what you had done?
First I wake up and then I go to bathroom and
Washroom again. You
after
use
that,
again
as Javan said, I brush my teeth and then take a bath.
okay. When you take a bath, what you used?
Bucket,
Bucket.
mug,
You used bucket. Right.
Water.
And anything else you used?
mug,
Mug.
mug,
Okay. Okay. That's okay.
soap,
Right? Have soap. Okay. Soap.
Water. Ma'am, water. Ma'am, water.
Water. Okay. Right? That means, as all of you know, when we wake up in the morning,
Stool.
what we had done, we just wait a while.
Ma'am, stool.
Yes, what we had done, we used to go into the washroom for brushing our teeth, for bathing, for changing our clothes, combing our hair, all these things we use. For brushing your teeth, you use toothbrush, you use toothpaste and water, right? That means, tell me, brush and toothpaste and water, is there any difference in these three things? Any difference in these three things? Yes, Bani, can you tell me? Bani, unmute yourself. Can you tell me?
Ma'am, one toothpaste is solid and water is liquid.
Not able to hear your voice. Yes, Shreya, can you tell?
To, ma'am, the toothpaste is solid and the water is liquid.
Okay, that is the solid hai and the water is liquid, right? Yes, Shreya, can you tell? Shreya, unmute yourself and tell.
Ma'am, we use brush. Ma'am, we dispense the toothpaste from the brush and mostly we use the brush and
Listen, as
water.
the Bani told that the brushes are the solids and the water is liquid. Okay, this is the main difference. Other difference that the brush and the water, if we take these 2 points, brush that is man-made with the help of like the plastic brush, है ना, plastic brush we use, and the water is given by nature, given by nature. In the same way, bucket, these are also made up of plastic. These are also made by man, right? Again, mug is also, soap is also, water that is given by the nature. That means if we will see all these things and if we will talk about these things, so we will come to know that some of the material when we are using, these are man-made, and some of the materials that we are using, this is given by nature. That means the substances that we use to do our daily life activities, these are called resources. These are called resources, or we can say natural resources. Okay, these are called resources. All these are resources for doing your activities. But in these resources, some are the man-made and some are the given by nature. That means some are natural and some are man-made, right? So all these things tells us about the natural resources. All these things tells us about the natural resources or the resources, right? So today we will discuss the new chapter, that is coal and petroleum. We will discuss the chapter that is coal and petroleum on this basis. We will discuss coal and petroleum, right? Under this coal and petroleum, when we will discuss the first point, that is we discussed already, natural resources. Natural resources means the substances or the material that is given by nature is called natural resources. I am going to share the screen. Have a look. Yes. Yes. You can see there are two images, that is one is coal and one is petroleum. This is our new chapter that we have to discuss, coal and petroleum. We will learn about the coal and petroleum, how we will get it, what are the basic principle for the formation of this, what are the uses of coal and petroleum. But before that, we come to know about natural resources. What do you mean by the natural resources? The resources that are present in nature, the substances, abhi maine bataya, the substances which are present in nature and useful to us to meet our basic needs are called natural resources. Are called natural resources. Is this point clear, bete? What do you mean by the natural resources is clear to everyone? The material that is present in nature and useful to us to fulfill our needs. These are called the natural resources. Nature has given number of the things, but how we are using these things, that will tells us, or that will gives us the new definition, that is the inexhaustible natural resources and exhaustible natural resources. It will tells us the new term, inexhaustible and exhaustible natural resources. Right? To learn this exhaustible and inexhaustible, I'm just asking you or telling you, you can say exhaust. The term exhaustible, exhaust means when you get tired. That means you are not able to do anything. Okay? That means your capacity or your stamina is slow down. That is called exhaust. That means आपका stamina क्या हो गया? Finish हो गया. So these are called exhaustible. That means the things that are finished. Now see the definition of these two terms. Wait a while. Inexhaustible natural resources. Exhaustible, I told you how to learn the meaning of the exhaust, means tired, finished hona. So inexhaustible, that is the opposite of the exhaustible. The resources that are present in unlimited quantity in nature. That means that is present in abundance, a lot in nature, that are not likely to be exhausted by human activities. Right? That are not exhausted by human activities. Here, the question comes because I had written the example sunlight, air, and water. Right? Now the question, it comes in our mind कि ma'am, water is getting exhausted to now these days. हम बोलते हैं ना, use water in a very proper way, otherwise we are not able to get water. Actually, inexhaustible, nature has given us the water. Water will not go anywhere, but the pure water, drinkable water will be exhausted if we will not use in a proper manner. But it is given by nature in an unlimited quantity. That is called the inexhaustible natural resources. Clear, bete? Definition is clear to everyone? Right? Then the next term is exhaustible natural resources. Exhaust hona, as I told you, exhaust, that means tired, that means finished. That means these are present in the limited quantity in nature. These are present in a very limited quantity in nature. Okay? That means these are exhausted after some time by human activities. To learn this exhaustible or inexhaustible, the meaning of this, I told you exhaust, that means tired. When your stamina of doing work is reduced, that is called exhaust. So the term you can learn that can be finished or exhausted after some time by human activities is called exhaustible natural resources. Clear a bit? Example I had written coal, petroleum and natural gas. But before this, if we are saying now the number of the ads are there in the TV that use the petroleum in a proper manner, otherwise the new generation or the coming generation will not get it. Hana? Some number of the times we saw these advertisements on TV that use the petroleum in a very proper manner. Because if we will use the petroleum like the car or the scooter randomly without any use, right? So it will be exhaust. Right, Betty ji? Okay? Okay. Now, exhaustible natural resources, that means that can be finished after some time if we will not use in a proper manner. These are of further two types: renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Prabal, just wait. I'm going to ask Vita, wait for a while. Renewable and non-renewable natural resources or exhaustible resources. Renew. All of you know na, if the license expired, so what we used to say, renew karwa lo. We used to say these words, renew. Renew means dobara. Okay? That means renewable resources or non-renewable resources kya hai? See, renewable resources. Write down renewable resources. The sources that can be replenished themselves by recycling. Means those substances which can be get back. We can get it back. These are called renewable resources. These are not exhausted, but unwise use make it exhausted. अभी मैंने बताया if we will not use in a proper manner, then these will be finished. Right, बच्चे? Example: soil, forest, wildlife. You can understand the term like renewable, or you can see these are not exhausted, but unwise use make it exhausted. If we are cutting the forest randomly, so that means it will be finished. It will be finished. If we are cutting the trees, okay, for making the houses, for making paper, for any purpose, that means it will be finished after some time. Wildlife means if we will do the hunting, right? So definitely the species will be exhaust, species will be extinct, species will be finished. So if we are not using in a proper manner, these will be exhausted. Is this point clear, bete? Right? Then non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources. That means हम इनको renew नहीं कर सकते. So what are non-renewable resources? The resources which cannot be replenished, the substances which cannot replenish themselves by recycling. By recycling. That means once they lost forever. If we will not use in a proper manner, we will not get it back. Here I had written the two examples, coal and petroleum. As the chapter name is coal and petroleum, so we will come to know how coal and petroleum will be exhausted after some time if we will not use in a proper manner, right? So that means if we are using petroleum in matlab randomly, we have to go to the market. Chalo, let's go on the Activa or the bike or the car. That means the petroleum will be finished. These are called non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources. The resources which cannot replenish themselves by recycling is called non-renewable resources. Clear? After that, we have to discuss the new term fossils. But before that, I'm just wait. Natural resources we had discussed. In this natural resources, we had discussed the inexhaustible and exhaustible natural resources. Right? The term is clear, inexhaustible and exhaustible. Okay? Inexhaustible, that will, we can get it back. We can get it back. And exhaustible, we cannot. We cannot get. है ना? So inexhaustible natural resources, these we can get it back. Example, sunlight, example, air, water, all these are. And the exhaustible, these are of further two types. I'm writing it here. These are further two types. Exhaustible resources. What are these? Renewable and non-renewable. Renewable resources that we can renew. We can get it after some time. But non-renewable that we cannot get. Once they lost, it will be finished. Here, the example, renewable, number of the things here, you can get it back, like air, soil, water, or we can say the things that we can recycle, right? But the non-renewable that we cannot get. Once they lost, that means they lost forever. Example, coal, petroleum. Here we can say wildlife, forest. So these are the examples comes under the renewable and non-renewable. Is it clear, Bete? Coal and petroleum, if we will not use in a proper manner, it will be finished, because it needs to form the coal and petroleum, it needs 300 million years. 300 million years, we need to form the coal and petroleum. Yes, Prabal?